Hello, class. This is Quiz 2 Review, covering chapters 6, 7, and 16. Various sites within the brain linked to sexual behavior include the cerebral cortex, cingulate gyrus, hypothalamus, amygdala, and the hippocampus. Collectively, they are the limbic system. There are two areas of the body that respond to sensual touch. There are primary regions and secondary regions. The primary regions are naturally sensitive to sensual touch, and the secondary regions become responsive to your partner's touch. I'm referring to erogenous zones. Helen Singer Kaplan's three-stage model is made up of desire, excitement, and orgasm. This model is for individuals who are suffering from sexual dysfunction. Masters and Johnson's four-phase model exemplifies the typical phases of sexual response for consenting adults. That would be excitement, plateau, orgasm, and resolution. And I'm talking about sexual response. This hormone is secreted in childbirth, cuddling, and physical intimacy. That would be oxytocin. What are foods, drugs, and alcohol that can arouse sexual desire or increase capacity for sexual activity called? Those are aphrodisiacs. Areas of erotic sensitivity on the lower front wall of the vagina is the G-spot. Women can ejaculate fluid like a male ejaculates fluid when the G-spot is stimulated. Women generally have a natural capacity for multiple orgasms. On the other hand, men, through learning their bodies and exercising variety, can create the capacity for multiple orgasms. Okay. The adrenal glands produce blank in both sexes. In men, the testes produce the primary blank, while in women, the ovaries produce the primary blank. All of these prompts relate to reproductive hormones. In your text, sexual facial grimaces are referred to as myotonia. This PowerPoint is being very sensitive this evening. I'm not sure why the answers are popping up, but we're just going to continue forward. This theorist hypothesized that relationship success is influenced by compatibility in styles of loving. That theorist is John Allen Lee. Geographic nearness of one person to another over time can breed liking or loving. That is the mere exposure effect. This behavior often precipitates partner violence in relationships. That is jealousy. Here we go again. Various combinations of three components of love, which are intimacy, passion, and commitment, that make six different kinds of love. And those six different kinds of love are liking, romantic love, infatuation, fatuous love, empty love, or companionate love. The goal is consummate love, where all three components are present. The opposite would be other types of love where one element or more are missing. For instance, with fatuous love, the couple in the relationship, their relationship is composed of passion and commitment, but intimacy is missing, which means that they know little about one another. They're not close. They don't share, they don't have a friendship necessarily. So, this love relationship, fatuous love, is an example of one that is missing one element, where um, empty love and liking have only one element. Okay. And this is Robert Sternberg's triangular theory of love, which is much different from John Allen Lee's style of loving. According to Ainsworth, secure, insecure, anxious, ambivalent, and avoidant are types of attachment styles. Couples tend to have similar attachment styles. I want you to remember that. The underlying knowledge that each partner in a relationship cares for the other and knows that the care is reciprocated describes mutual empathy. Providing reassurance to one's partner that it's okay to talk about specific feelings or needs, that's giving permission. Short-term, loveless sexual liaisons that occur during a brief interval are known as friends with benefits. Which type of paraphilias are frotteurism, necrophilia, voyeurism, and exhibitionism? These are coercive paraphilias. Sexual arousal, primarily from inanimate objects such as high heels or lingerie, or a particular body part like a foot fetish or a buttocks. I let it slip again. I'm talking about fetishes. What type of paraphilia can be enjoyed alone or may involve another consenting adult? That would be non-coercive paraphilia. Sexual arousal from wearing clothes of the opposite sex describes transvestic disorder. This person insists on wearing clothes of the opposite sex despite dysfunction or feelings of distress. Exposing one's genitals to an unwilling observer describes exhibitionism. If something happens like this, the best reaction is no reaction. Unlike the ladies in this illustration, you should never make eye contact. Definitely do not look at their genitals, and calmly walk to safety and call the police. Sexual arousal from receiving physical or psychological pain, such as being spanked, whipped, or otherwise humiliated, is masochism. This non-coercive paraphilia is commonly called golden showers. That's europhilia. Sexual arousal from observing others undressing or engaging in sexual activity without consent is voyeurism. This leads us to the extra credit question that will come from the 17 Kama Sutra kisses. You will find the 17 kisses in the reference section in Module 2. Go over those, familiarize yourself with those if you haven't already done so, and it will come in handy to answer the extra credit question.